last semester, I went to San Francisco on a journalism trip, actually. And I went to Chipotle, actually. I thought it was a good choice for that day's meal. And unfortunately, I ordered the sour cream. And I really wasn't aware that restaurants could have sour cream that wasn't, you know, the best. But, you know, the burrito tasted relatively normal. As we were walking back to the hotel, I felt an unmistakable urge to poop. But it really wasn't like any urge I've ever felt before. That must be what women feel like when their water breaks, you know, and they're about to give birth. It was outrageous. And so I ran as fast as I possibly could to the hotel, right? I just told all my group members, like, I really have to go. And I remember just running into the hotel. I tried seeing if I could find a bathroom on the bottom floor. I asked everyone there, and like they said, oh, well, the bathrooms are closed, they're being cleaned. And so then I ran to the elevator and I pressed the button. It seemed to take forever to open. I went in and I went up with the people in the elevator. It opened the elevator for someone else's floor, lower than mine, and I just pressed close really fast. It was really rude of me, and I told everyone in the elevator, I'm sorry, I just really have to take a dump. And so then, finally got to my floor, I ran out, ran to my room, and yeah, I had a very intense pooping session, and I actually made it, so it's a happy ending.
Okay, so I went to Catholic all-girls school for what Americans call middle school. I'm from Australia, and I was always getting in trouble because I hated it. And they sent me to the principal's office one day in summer, and her window was open and it was beautiful, much like today. And she left and told me to stay in her office and she would be right back. And instead of staying, I just climbed out of the window and left the school instead of getting in trouble at that moment.
I moved here from DC about 4 years ago and took up pedicabbing sort of on a whim one day. And, you know, people would always ask me, you know, if I'm from Austin, and I'll say, you know, no, I moved here from DC, and they ask why, and I say, well, I moved here to work in film. And this one guy, he asked, you know, what I wanted to do in film, and I ended up telling him, you know, I wanted to write and direct like kind of everyone else, and he looked at me and he said, well, the reason I ask is, you know, I used to work at Miramax back in the day, and if you want to make it, kid, you can't listen to anyone, not even me. And he just gets out of my cab and hands me 20 bucks and just walks away.